called Blood of Elves, and I think the most useful thing I got out of it was some scenes at the very beginning of the book that were used for adaptation, and some scenes in the very beginning of The Witcher 3. And the rest of it did not hook me, did not spark joy, and I eventually decided not to continue on with the novel series. I decided that the anthology was very, very good, and that the games were very, very good, that the combination of the two is probably the best place to leave it at. Now, I'm turning the lights in my room off to increase my sense of atmospheric immersion, perception, and I am doing this because apparently Kate's story is sounding atmospheric. This is a low, hollow, mechanistic hum. I hear voices. Voices. Yeah, that's from the game. Just making sure here. I can't ever even tell. The book has a bit more of the anthology feel, smaller skill stories about the day-to-day life of Witcher, somewhat of a more comedic vibe. Excited to see this, never heard of it. I never really got into the skate games. I played... This looks like Rapture. It's a city at night. Looks like it could be any city on planet Earth at night, but particularly a North American coast one. But yeah, I've seen some trailers that look pretty wild. It seems like what we have here is a surrealistic combination of skate with the sort of environmental storytelling, artsy-fartsy walking simulator vibe, where you walk up to things, text appears on your screen that's trying to achieve some kind of some kind of cryptically conveyed message, moods, or vibes. Let me get my can. Come on. There we go. Open. Earlier today when I was walking my dog, my feet were so exhausted, I felt like I almost felt my... God! Yeah. Knees locking up. Thank you for this camera distance thing. That's, in effect, basically a field of view slider, right? They're always used. Those are always useful. Show cutscene UI, auto continue cutscenes. I don't think we need to change anything in here. I'm trying to lengthen and strengthen my cable. There we go. Okay. I don't know if I'll end up liking Color Bleed, but for now, let's see if we like it. Yeah, let's max it out. Cool. Audio, accessibility. This is all looking very, very malleable and flexible. All right, let's get going. In flux. 30 minutes to an hour? Is that how long we're supposed to play? Supported by Chanel Culture Fund. I wonder what that is. That Gumbo Collective. Okay, that's also interesting. I wonder if they, like providing game developers cheap or free housing or something. But one thing here that's a good sign is we got a autorial vibe. Kate's Story by Sam Ing. I'm not familiar with Sam Ing. I looked him up just enough. Who knows them? I looked them up just enough before playing to get their social media handles promoted alongside my tweet promoting the stream. Who is Sam Ing? What other games has Sam Ing made? They've got sound effects guys, music guys. Production might be interesting. Wanda Latore. Wonder if that means the guy making the trailers. Some special thanks. New York Foundation for the Arts. New York! Interesting. So this Chanel Culture Fund might have some kind of connection with some kind of government, state agency, which is uncommon in the States, but I guess New York would be the leaders and vanguards of that. Oh, God. Another weird thing I've had going on this week is some kind of post-nasal drip thing. There's a queue to get in a server for a $70 AAA game. That's just the first week. Oh, come on. We've gone through this for like 20 years, Hannibal, Montana. Don't buy these at launch and expect them to perform well. Like, just don't even consider this launch. They did a closed beta earlier. Consider this an open beta that you pay an entry. Right. Everyone seemed to enjoy... Oh, what was it? Was it Diablo 3 or Diablo 4 that was really annoying for the first couple weeks of launch while the game was at its highest traffic peak? And then for the next 10, 15 years of human history, 85% of that game's existence, it was fine. This happens. I don't think it's worth judging a $70 AAA game based on how poor the performances of the multiplayer servers might be on the first few days after launch. Judge that by other qualities. I mean, one of which is that there's no dedicated... I'm presuming that by there being a queue at all, that means there's no dedicated servers, which I think is kind of a different combination. But one thing I see here is like an overvaluation of the first couple days of how this game goes over the years upon years that might even stretch over a decade and maybe even multiple decades or more, where those server issues are not going to be part of the reality of your experience playing, getting good at and understanding and truly enjoying this game that honestly right now sounds very uninteresting. I'm not that interested in Battlefield 6. I don't see much difference between what I'm seeing in videos versus other Battlefields, which I think I found to be shallow time waster fun in years previous, and now I just want something more interesting to chew on in life. Can't think of a single release of AAA on game that ever gone smoothly. I really don't. Yeah, no, I think it's a simple enough problem, and that is that the servers are designed to handle a certain percentage of players that will not absolutely be the case the first couple days it's out. It's like a accidental, unintentional DDoS attack. There's... Even when you make a YouTube video, there's a ridiculous amount of views you get on the first couple days. Every single art product that ever releases in the 20th century moving onwards, since electronic communication was invented on the radio, will be a hit in the very, very beginning, or at least that's when it has its greatest chances. This is to be expected. I don't think it's as worth complaining about because grand scale of your life story, only going to be like this for a few days. Yeah, I have a feeling that this is going to be similar to my experience, Hannibal, Montana, and it's just not worth the time at this stage in my life, even if I enjoy myself for the first few hours. That enjoyment would be better spent with something that'll create stronger memories for the next few decades of life I have ahead of me. If I play Battlefield 6 at this age and enjoy it for a few hours and then forget about it later, those memories will go away as soon as I chew on something more interesting, which might be what I'm doing here. And maybe this Hunt Showdown event coming up too. I've played so much Hunt Showdown in my life, but the game keeps changing. This time it'll be pretty different. There's a new event going on. And unlike Battlefield, the encounters, PvP combat in Hunt Showdown, tend to be very, very memorable. I will think about my gunfights for the rest of the night and wonder what kind of moves I could have done different. Let's start over. I ruined the mood. Alt F4. Goodbye. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. What was that first text message? I need to think about that longer for how long it. That text message. Listen to me. The first text prompt that appeared. I need to think about that longer and chew on it a bit longer. It's prettier and dumbed down. It's prettier and dumber. Sounds like a AAA video game sequel It's marketing itself as a throwback after the last one was poorly received. This is all so familiar and normal and tired and worn out. Why is everyone even talking about it? It feels like every time anyone brings it up, they just start whining about how they're not interested, myself included. Let me clear my mind and try to pay attention to Skate Story by Sam Eng. Alright. We're gonna cleanse our palate. The devil himself is presenting this. There was something that flashed in the corner. Didn't catch it. I wonder if it was subliminal messaging. Okay, it's just a saving prompt. Oh! Okay, are we in, like, Skater Hell? We're in a moonlit demonscape. Alright. What was that? What happened? Look at how, crazy the depth of field is going here. Bam, ba-bam, bam, boom. And then the camera drops. Whoever's holding the camera behind your character just stumbles down. So does this happen when you just walk out of bounds? Bam, boom, boom. Ba-dum, boom. So both your character and the invisible disembodied cameraman take a tumble. That's gonna be real cute when you crash your skateboard and the cameraman's gonna go flying the second after you do. Wait a second, who am I? Am I the cameraman or the wicker man? He does kind of look like he's made out of wicker. A 4-page contract. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go clockwise. For return to the living. Oh, I just signed that. Thought it would be some kind of tutorial guide. I will eat every moon. Skate chained to soul. I shall be born from glass. Okay, so my guy is very hungry. He wants to eat the moon. And I guess I made a contract with some kind of invisible, abstract demon entity. I'm glad that I went in what I am now seeing as a correct order, but I'm just wondering if whichever pedestal you hit first is the one that turns Roman numeral 1. Good care of your children, as your guardian will forever know that you will take good care of your children. As your guardian will forever know. Your guardian, where does the sentence begin? Your guardian will forever know that you will take good care of your children. Guardian will forever know that children. Guardian will forever know good care of your children. How many times do we have to say the phrase to summon him? Skate Story on City of New York. All right, yeah, I'm already vibing with this. This is cute. This is like a 3D cursed to cough sort of cursed to golf situation where we're playing an athlete in athlete hell who's going to stumble and bumble his way through impressive feats of arcadey video game athleticism. From infernal flames, a demon of glass and pain. Oh, I got goosebumps reading that one out loud. Do we have a cape now? Scarf. And it doesn't even matter that it's clipping right through us because things are so abstract. Glass skater. I'm digging this. I'm really digging this. I kind of wish the save prompt was less distracting, though. It keeps making me want to change my point of focus on this boring upper right corner. Moon hung in the sky. I didn't taste it. A rabbit was up ahead, nibbling soul flowers. There we go. Now we can go Wii. Hold A to push. Turn. Wah, 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 wah. Just like in real life. Turn left and right. Gotcha. So we gotta go after the rabbit. Oh, check this music out. Alright, how's our trick system work? Are we doing Tony Hawk style or skate style skating? Is B... how do we stop? I think B. B is feeling like brakes. Whoa, is that writing on the ground, or am I just happy to see an interesting texture? I know these portals... It is writing! We gotta slow down. Oh, we can't. How do we stop? Thanks. Don't die. Lamp after 3 wishes. Walking too fast. Lollygagging. Gagging in general. One-way crossing. I need to shut up and enjoy this. Whee! How do I jump and stuff? I want to do tricks. I also feel kind of slow. So that's New York. It's not Rapture, it's New York. So if you skate where the eyes tell you you're not allowed, you go faster, and I wonder if this is some call out to the sort of anti-authoritarian bend that skater culture so often has. Sleep zone. Alright. Hold X. Is this how we brake? Oh, it looks like a speed up. The opposite of braking. Oh, it's like a drifting kind of thing. Interesting. Oh! If I keep both fingers on X and A, I can power slide and speed up. No real delay between the two movements, and it kind of makes you think of left foot and right foot. How it's correlating with what foot your skater's putting pressure on the board with. I think. It feels good. It feels really good. Yeah, no, you know what it's like when you're like talking while streaming a game, and then all of a sudden you have to stop because the music and the atmosphere and the vibes are so good, and piloting around your little character is so fun. That just happened and it was awesome. That's not allowed here. Yeah, it's always about destroying property. Yeah, this is the class conflict behind skater culture. That vert skaters represented a privileged upper echelons of the social hierarchy who lived in more expensive neighborhoods where they had access to skate parks, or they had cars where they could drive to skate parks, or their mommies would get them in their cars to drive to skate parks. Whereas the street skaters are like poor kids from the city who are who have no skate parks and thus don't have an easy way to enjoy skating unless they're risking getting in trouble with the man. I think I remember Tony Hawk's Underground unironically having a decent storyline that actually touched on some of these themes. Shimmering obelisk, is this the representative of the man? Oh, so Y is gonna toggle us on and off the board. Boom. Very instant feedback when you get off the board, but when you get on the board, there's a few frames of wind up. The Ollie! Oh, it's like an ancient tablet of commandments. The Ollie is a fundamental skateboarding trick where the skater jumps up with the board. Okay, delicate and precise, you say? That's not how I remember it. For clarification, when I was an adolescent and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater was at its most popular in the post-9/11 era, I got into skateboarding and I learned how to ollie fairly quickly. And over the course of like a year and a half, I was kind of sort of stuck there. But I did manage to get some vert skating done at a skate park. That was a lot of fun, but only for maybe 3 days out of the whole entire year and a half I was into that stuff. And eventually I did figure out how to kickflip in the driveway, but there was no one around to see me do it, and that's when I gave up the hobby, because it took a year and a half to learn how to finally do a kickflip, and when I finally did it, I felt like the whatever sense of fun, intrinsic fun I was getting from the reward of the activity was not getting me my... It was not sparking joy by itself. I would have needed spectators to feel something, and then I think I picked up Warcraft miniature painting for the next year and a half while I was growing up after that one. Slides their front foot to level out the board. When done in a fluid motion, the ollie brings the skater and their board into the air. The ollie takes considerable practice and an eternity to master. That's not how I remember it. I think I was able to get it down pretty well after about 6-7 months or so. But an eternity to master, sure. But definitely not an eternity to learn. Maybe I was just a kid and learning faster. Both feet on the board, hold down, and then release. Wha-bam! Wha-bam! What's this, HUD icon on the bottom? Follow the red lines. Yeah, there we go. Goes to ollie. Yeah. These skating games really did change forever, though, once they gave you the button to just get off the skateboard. So that, like, just like in real life... forgetting my muscle memory for the ollie versus the power slide. I also need to stop narratizing. The, mental wires are getting crossed after such a busy day. Come on. Do some cool moves here. Good thing good thing that most people who are into this are kids, whose injuries will recover significantly faster than adults. Didn't, everyone see that video where Tony Hawk does his last 900 and I think it was like, what, 47, 52, something like that. You can't go skating forever, kids. Yeah, so combining that power sliding with the hop on the board, hop off the board, sure is giving a lot of good memories. It looks really lame in the game, but I'm remembering how fun it is when I was a kid, just to do this power slide thing and then hop off the moment it's safe to. It always felt really... It's hard to convey in visual how good it feels to suddenly and safely stop a skating apparatus, whether it is a rollerblade or a skateboard. Yeah, real serious rollerbladers don't have brakes on their skates, so you gotta, like, learn how to T-spin. Stopping and slowing down is a skill in and of itself. Did I get that, Crests Appear tutorial? Anyway. Let's go, woo! Wing. Was there a ramp there? Yeah, I missed that. I didn't want to memorize, I wanted to power slide. I kickflipped once. I kickflipped only once in my entire life. I don't think that means I can kickflip. I think that just means that it was a fun hobby project for 1 year of my adolescence. Yeah, it's you combine an ollie, and then you like twist your right foot at a certain angle so that it tips the board to make it rotate 180 degrees, and then you have to you also have to pull your feet up in the air and then push them down at the right moment and get a feel for the timing of it. That really does take months upon months upon months upon months to finally get down. But it's like a flick. You push down on your back foot first, and then up on your front foot to do the ollie. But your front foot has to flip the board, and then as your back foot's rising, and then you rise your front foot again, and kind of scrunch up in the air and then lower back down at the same time. And one thing that was a phenomenon is that it's kind of like flying a plane. Landing really is the hardest part. You can learn how to ollie easy enough, and then learn how to flip the board in the air easy enough, and keep your feet in a relative sort of position. But actually getting them back on the board and safely rolling into a land, that is what I think took maybe the 3.5 of the 6-month process. The last half of learning how to kickflip was just learning the very end of the motions. Yeah. I'm just now reminded when thinking about my this game's brushes with the man and the authorities trying to ruin all the kids' skateboarding funds. Now there is a very real class struggle, class conflict dividing line between the kids who get to enjoy skating and the kids who have to take risks to enjoy skating. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, my favorite line from Disco Elysium is when the fat corrupt union leader says that they're gonna tear the poor neighborhood of shacks by the sea down to build a youth recreation center. We're gonna get the kids off of drugs and on to roller skates. Ow. Oh my god, I completely missed that. Oh yeah, that's another thing that's surprisingly realistic, is tiny little curb bumps are a huge pain in the ass. I don't know if anything that I'm saying is unique to this Skate Story game so much as it might be more unique, ow, to the properly titled Skate game. I also need to shut up and think in terms of muscle memory execution instead of verbalizing. perfectly timed. Damn, missed it. Nope, we're retrying. Can we, where does this put us? Ah. Alright, now... look at this timer. There we go, I think I'm getting it. Yeah, I want to restart the course. Hell yeah, that was a lot of good hang time. Ah! Couldn't charge it up fast enough. The other thing these games never really truly convey is that skateboarding is not really a transportation method. They're very frustratingly slow. You don't skateboard because you want to go somewhere fast. You skateboard because you want to do cool, neat tricks that make you feel good and look cool. That's longboarding is the transportation device, and I don't think you can do cool tricks that look cool on... Whoa, what did I just do accidentally? I think they unlocked some new controls here. Something, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 my bones. Oof, oof, owie. Ah! Nope. Going back to try again. Yeah, this timing thing's weird because of, you can hold the button down for a while and still get a pretty pathetic ollie if the loop isn't synced up right with where you want to jump. Okay. Okay. So you move the left stick while you're in the air to do cool, sick tricks. Ah! Man, I am eating ass at this game tonight. But you know what? If you're having fun while you're losing, that's how you can tell it's a fun game. Oops. Yeah, see, I didn't manage to ollie at all while the timer was on the screen. Wait, so what's good? The bottom of the circle or the top? I mean, plus 10. Am I getting different jump effects if I hold... Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Whoa! 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 The triggers are doing something. Ha! Ah! There we go. Please suffer silently and weep without us hearing. This is the lowest of hells. Ponder the darker depths and practice utmost gratitude as you sleep. Makes me want to go to sleep in real life. Ah, Jesus. I'm not getting that. Jesus. Yeah, I still want to try. No! I want to retry these areas more quickly than I seem to be having access to. Okay, that time I didn't do a trick, but thought I was going to do a trick. This game is like all post-processing and shaders, and like I feel like every texture I've seen is some kind of transparent PNG, but with shader effects on top that are actually the things giving it textures. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, we do have a texture here, but like every surface looks like it's under some kind of layer of transparency effect. Games these days are just covered in shaders. Your eyeballs are full of shader effects more than complex geometry. Fold LB plus B. Ooh. Ooh. This is going to be so much harder than they're making it look, aren't they? The skater's tricks dealt damage to the moon. But I didn't get the shove it down. The trick goes stale, performing different, right? A basic, no, yes! Right trigger and B. I never got the shove it though. Okay, so right trigger, left bumper. Okay, the triggers are your right foot, the bumpers are your left foot. Right trigger and B. Classic. They do not simulate the 6 months it takes to finally get it down once, and how incredibly demotivating that can be. Wah! Oh, okay, I did a spin, but I want a right trigger plus B. Oh, I don't have to ollie first. That is pretty different from Tony Hawk. Okay. So I didn't even have to ollie to do a shove it first. Yeah, I need more time on these tutorials to like quickly retry these courses and really make sure it knows how to do the tricks. Make sure I really know how to do these tricks before we advance. Yeah, I'm supposed to do that. Oh yeah, there's this Socrates chapter, Socrates character. I saw this guy in one of the trailers, the philosopher. Teasing demon. It has come to my attention that you have been skateboarding a sin beyond sin. No skate. Is this still a thing? Like, millennials are all grown up now, and I see kids skateboarding all over the city, and no one really seems to care, and everyone is like cheering them on, and like, yeah, I don't think grown-ups hate skateboarding anymore. Like the mythology that I remember soaking up as a kid did. There's a little park right down the street from me where kids are skateboarding, and they seem to be having a good time, and everyone seems to cheer them on and enjoy them. It's like, it's good vibes. People want to encourage this stuff, right? People want the kids off of drugs and onto skateboards. Oh shit, they use the deport, the deport word. Yeah, this is symbolic of the man, the authorities. As the laws say, no skateboarding. Evaluation unnecessary. Sentence deportation. Ruin my sleep. Yeah, it's loud, but the kids are doing it during daytime hours when no one's sleeping, and it can tear up some private property, so the city seems to nowadays, at least where I live, build their infrastructure around knowledge that kids are going to skateboard on it, and make sure that, to decrease the temptations of the kids tearing up railing and stairways on private property, they have, like, certain chunks of urban walking space that you can tell are designed to attract the skater kids and not damage anything or anyone around it. It is due process. Yeah, the skating is like, the culture I think has changed here. I don't know if these authority demons still hate skateboarding, like skater mythology I grew up with, believed. My Lyceum, go back to sleep. Quote unquote skate on my sacrosanct concrete. Think pieces. Rhetoric pedestals. Oh my god. Okay, so we're also having like a parody of overwrought purple prose journalism here. Place the think pieces on the rhetoric pedestal. Ponder my exquisite gift shop. Happy statue citizens. Moon vision. Rabby, what in the world am I seeing here? Requires think piece. They didn't say that about the previous one. Unless I got some kind of different tutorial than what the game developer might have intended. But oh man, this is art. The world needed another example. This is beautiful and joyous and wonderfully human. That's quite illegal. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. This is so cool. Thinking forever. Oh my gosh. So is the aesthetic of this game supposed to represent like some kind of tension between thinking with words versus thinking with bodily muscle memory functions, which kind of sort of is the conflict I think I've been noticing. Whenever I'm talking more, my skater is worse at his tricks. Whenever I'm talking less, I'm feeling it more and pulling off cooler, sicker tricks. I once got stuck in a month-long lecture about the meaning of carrots. Stupid evaluation. If you can find those two think pieces around here somewhere. What does that say? I don't know, I can't read that. They all look like a Socrates bust though, but I don't think it's exactly it. They might have slightly altered the flow of the beard or something to make it look like a visually unique philosopher's bust. You know, unlike what the city authorities of many crowded urban cities in America have done since the skating craze in the 2000s, it seems like this is a game for kids who were both on skateboards and on drugs. I can easily imagine a few of my old high school buddies just spending hours upon hours of their life doing this at nighttime and spending hours and hours of their life doing skateboarding at daytime and not having a single thought in the world but being perfectly content with all of it. Okay, it's LB, RT, and B is the kickflip. Hell yeah. That was easy. That didn't take 6 months. Whoa. Hooah! I don't even have to get the timing perfect. I can kickflip my way to school. I can kickflip my way back home from school. I could just transport myself with the pure energy carried through the momentum of the skateboarder's kickflips into all eternity here. All right, now let me try the shove it. There's RB. Yep, there we go. Aerial heel flip, front side pop, shove it. Cool. We did a sick 360 McRibs with a frosty twist. What's what are these winged rhombuses I'm chasing after here. Let me kickflip my way on over to this winged guy. Oh, what did I even hit there? Interface is a little weird though. I've had a hard time making sure that I'm whee. What is this timer going on? I've had a hard time making sure I'm clicking the right tutorial prompts and understanding what all the little glowy interactables around are. Yeah, we are taking a wildly vivid, quite metaphorically meaningful, quote-unquote, capital T trip through the mind of many a people I remember knowing throughout my life. There's this cool guy I know in Savannah who was homeless for a little while and living by the river who would read the Western classics in his tent at night and then spend all day during the daytime skateboarding and hanging out with miscreants. And I feel like this is that guy's personality captured in playable form. It's beautiful. And there's some kind of... what was I doing on that? Right. Let's try to... Yeah! Oh man. I'm an old man out of shape now. That's the other thing that is very true about necessarily comfortable social conflicts about skater culture is you cannot do this past a certain age. Skater death happens in their 30s to all of them. It's very, very tragic. Much like twink death, skater death is just as logical and true a fact of life as is taxes. Rumble in the controllers should be a thing. Left-right balance and the force feedback. Let's see. I don't know if I'm feeling it. I'm wondering if it's set up properly, though. It could be some kind of technical error. So sometimes I'm not pulling off the quick ollies correctly. I wanted to ollie up those stairs here. But yeah, now that I have time to think and concentrate, I'm gonna see what happens when I walk into this thing and just pay exclusive attention to it. Manual is holding back and wiggling left and right. Okay. So if you hit the kickflip with the proper timing of the little loop that appears, it looks a lot more realistic than if you don't. You just quickly pop one out. I don't know if the physics on what I'm seeing quite match up with what I remember, but it's good to be given quick options like that, but they're not quite happening all the time. I think those are... They look kind of like bushes. Like I just fell off the concrete of a piece of city infrastructure into some bushes of city infrastructure. Let's see if I can ollie over some of these bushes. Yeah. I need to shut up. All anyone ever talks about when playing a skateboarding game and they want to be funny about it is just how much harder it is in real life. When I was a kid and practicing on my skateboard in the driveway at home, I had a friend with me, a childhood friend, whose very first thing he said as soon as he gave it a try, he like immediately fell off and said, "Where's the A button?" I got on the skateboard and my first thought was, oh no, there's no A button. I want to go somewhere. I want to do something. The moon isn't made of cheese, nor is it a pizza pie. It's a common misconception. Have you seen it? That is the moon of the underworld. Every layer of the underworld is ruled by its own moon. It is what keeps us here, awake, pondering. I don't mind it. With the light of the moon, we may read scriptures and think of sins past and present. Yeah, this totally is the mind of a certain kind of skater guy I have known in real life, and I think that is wonderful. Casey, if you are out there, I hope life has been treating you well. Ugh. My most despicable diatribes. Titanium? Is that what that says? That's English. Huh. Right. Is powerful and does more damage. Oop the board. That's cute. So I'm not flicking the analog stick to do this. I'm not pressing face buttons plus a certain direction to do fighting game inputs to do this. It's a combination of triggers plus B, but you have to get speed before you do it, which means tapping A for a little while. I'm also a little sad that my focal point on the screen is this little loop here. It seems kind of hard to keep the beautiful vision of the stage in focus when pulling the tricks off correctly really requires my eyes to zoom in on the tiny little loop at the bottom instead of the big beautiful screen full of amazing art. What is this? What are these? My turning radius is too wide. Anybody need to ollie onto them? Yeah, apparently. gone? Not sparkling anymore. Let's see what this philosopher says. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna pee real quick, and while I'm on my way on to and from the bathroom, I am going to catch up on Twitch chat. Wait, no, I'm going too fast. Stopping is hard. Skateboards don't have brakes. Yeah, when you're learning skateboarding in real life, you learn how to bail before you learn how to do tricks. That was another fun part of the learning curve. Yeah, learning how to stop suddenly is a lot more complicated than you would think. Therefore, the simpler way to stop is to just straight up jump off the skateboard and, like, roll on your knees a bit or fall into a running start than actually stopping without leaving the board. I'll be right back. Yeah. Ah. So, someone, I think it was Ron Cinephile, who said, as if there is such a thing as a sober skater. I do think you'd be surprised. Maybe when you've really mastered it and done it for thousands upon thousands of hours, you can get away with just really being crocked off your shit on top of the skateboard, but getting there requires precision. But if it is intrinsically fun, then I suppose some drugs in some quantities might work better than others. But it's not exactly a hobby you can do while drunk off your ass or high off your ass. It's athleticism can be. Okay, I guess what I mean to say is, I've known a lot of skaters who were into drugs, but I've never known a lot of skaters who are like super duper hardcore life-ruining alcoholics in the way I have known lawyers and lobbyists and doctors, and especially journalists, who are absolutely legitimately have a real problem, and it's kind of sad. Whatever kind of drug skaters are into, it seems like their hobby requires them to know how to keep it to a respectable minimum and use responsibly. Philosophize. Huh. Okay. Now there's a sparkle. Yeah. Alright, so the timing of this little loop on the bottom is something I am finding a little counterintuitive, because it's like when you hit the top of a ramp, you want to pop off your ollie for maximal airtime, but you also want to pop off your ollie for maximum airtime when the timer loop on the bottom is in the sweet spot. So like, what do you pick? You pick the sweet spot on your interface, or do you pick the sweet spot of the vertical ramp you're about to jump off of? It's a very strange decision to be making in the frame-by-frame, millisecond-to-millisecond gameplay. Ah! Oh, here we go. Now we're skateboarding. Are there any more gassy manholes? Yeah, here's one. I think years upon years of muscle memory of the ollie button being the A button instead of the B button might be screwing me up a lot here. But the Tony Hawk games also don't really, or at least didn't back in my time, want you pushing a button to kick the ground to get a speed boost here, which I'm doing by tapping A a lot in this one. What? Oh my god, I don't have to hold the triggers at the same time. I can press RT and release, and then B. Yeah. Do a kickflip. Okay. Yeah, that was actually a heel flip. That was a kickflip. Why is the triggers reversed? Did my legs switch places? Am I in, like, what do they call it? Goofy mode? Is that a gassy manhole? A gassy smokestack. I want to focus on gassy manholes. Get a bit of a objective-based structure going here. Yeah! Oh, I'm getting it. I'm learning how the game works. Fuck yeah, that was awesome. Woo! Ow! Alright, now that I know I don't have to hold both buttons down at the same time, I feel a lot more confident. You have to hold the ollie button down, but you don't have to, like, hold the flip button down. Alright. Where's the happy face cube? I think I don't see any more gassy manholes. Is that a gassy manhole just to the left of us? Yeah. Oh, let's, yeah! Manual! Try landing into a manual a few times. I was wondering when I would figure this out. The most unrealistic bullshit, but God, oh my God, it looks so cool and it feels so good. What are we doing here? Alright. Do tricks in front of the gift shop, which camera seemed to show me was on the other side of the building. Gift shop, there's pins. Hey, gassy manhole. Hey, can opener, I've had an incredibly crazy life where, dangerous and exciting things have been happening around my condo tower. Oh man, I was hoping that would go on longer. That was awesome. I want one of those going on for like 8 to 10 minutes. So what did I do? Did I unlock something? It again. Was that a kiss? So, yeah, did I unlock something, or was it just for fun? Unwashed. My constituent. Grams of soul. Yum. I'll be right back again. I'm gonna turn off the AC and pee again. Yeah, the game is fun. I still haven't quite gotten the hang of the controls, but these lo-fi linear level segments are a ton of fun. Ah. I also need to make sure that Hunt Showdown won't be needing to download any. Yeah, we got a Hunt Showdown update. Okay. Hoping this doesn't screw up the stream too much. I'll be right back again. Oh, the Hunt Showdown update. Just finished downloading while I was in the bathroom. Nice. Alright, now what was this? Bile salt? That looks like an Arizona iced tea. The Underworld iced tea. Bile tea. Bile tea! An affordable classic. Don't drink too much. Alright. Oh, what do we do? $49.99 and then everything except the bile tea. Seems unaffordable. Wait, maybe we got something here? Okay, so that is the deck I have equipped. Just covered in a bunch of scratches and damage. Did I just clean it up? Yeah, I cleaned it up. Awesome. So we need to spend our soul on consumer goods. And we earn soul by doing 6 skateboard tricks. Whoa. The fence made out of... The fence is made out of shader effects. This. Can I not interact with it? maybe the happy cube will give me some kind of goal. So is a think piece a physical object I collect? Oh, maybe this guy is. Give me. Okay, here we go. It's a cube covered in Roman alphabet text. Okay. Oh, sure. Oratorium. What? Where? Why is the Oratorium? Thanks for the good vibes, MK. Flavor. I think I'm supposed to be looking for a place called the Oratorium. What am I... What am I missing? There was something spinning behind one of the heads. Was it just a trick of the perspective? Yeah, there's the thing that was spinning. It looks pretty far out of bounds. Okay, there was a hub world that sent me to this world, and they did task me to find a think piece, and I think I got it. It was a... Ooh. Abstract cube of, text flying around all willy-nilly, but how do I get back to that hub world? Ah. Here we are. Yeah. Oh, I have two. I didn't even know I had two. Prime yourself, it shall be time. God, this kicks ass. Whoa. And nobody's around to see it. I feel like I have personally felt I have asked this question. This question is what got me to stop skating as a kid. Also, like, yeah, it is very hard to talk and think about these controls at the same time. Woo! Okay, I gotta shut up. No talking. Just skating. I keep screwing up my button presses. A and B, I keep getting them mixed up.
Lost.
Oh my god! I did it, right? Yeah. Yeah. And 5. What? Stomp?
Decisions lost.
Yeah. 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 Try and eat. Yeah. So I'm wondering if Sam Ing displaying his name so prominently might be a cheeky little dig at Tony Hawk displaying his name so prominently for the games. "26 deaths." So I dig it. I dig it. I definitely admire and appreciate it, but I don't know if I ever really got the hang of the control. And I'm wondering if for a lot of players it's really not going to work. What I don't know if I managed to nail a sequence of tricks that looked as cool and elegant as some of the stuff in the trailer looked, because my eyes have to focus on the little loopy animation at the bottom. And once I finally got the hang of a loopy animation and was able to feel it out and keep the loop in my peripheral vision, I would want to do a more complicated trick with the more complicated loopy animation at the bottom of the screen, at which point my eyes are just going to focus right back down again. And there's also a lot of buttons you got to hang on to and be pressing all at once. I think I can't tell. B being the jump button is something that would take a longer period for me to get used to, because in all video games ever, it is so universally the jump button. The jump button is so universally A. B being the jump button is weird. Maybe if I do play that again, I might want to fiddle around with some controller options and see how differently it might play with A as the jump button. But stopping is X, going is A, and jumping is B. Maybe things should be rearranged a bit. In most video games, B is to like go backwards in a menu, to kind of associate with psychological thoughts of stop. Yeah, I I do wonder how well those controls are gonna work, because another thing that I think I noticed is that a lot of really complicated tricks are not necessarily difficult to pull off so much as you just kind of press a trigger twice and then press B. If you have speed beforehand, you can hit the inputs pretty easily, but what was more challenging was making sure that the combo was maintained and that my character wasn't going too fast and crashing out from a careening of obstacles coming at me that I then can't move out of the way suddenly. There's a conflict between whether or not you want to jump when you're in an ever-present conflict that kind of does get in the way of the vibes of the movement between the little loopy animation at the bottom and where you are at the apex of a jump. And I never got the hang of that. You want... I think there's a very primordial part of my animal brain that wants to... Uh-oh, cry cloud error. That wants to jump at the top of a ramp, and it is conflicting with the logical UI visual processing part of the brain that wants to jump at the apex of the little loopy animation at the bottom. But now I'm going to switch moods drastically and play this new Hunt Showdown event that I never got around to playing. I guess this is what Halloween looks like this year. Web of the Empress. I'm probably going to get my ass eaten. File Weavers. I've been told not to underestimate this. I guess this is a new monster. Oh, quit skipping. I'm not done reading. Alright. The tarot cards I've heard can be a real game changer. Okay. Seems complicated. How many days are left and how much fake blood hunt money do I have? Because don't you generally want to buy... Oh, I need 270 more fake blood hunt dollars. Okay, career? What is that? Oh, yeah, that's what this is. Also, did the hunter screen look kind of different? It does look kind of different. The hunter thing is new. The graphic, at least, is new. I don't know if the systems are new. I have not played Hunt Showdown in probably about a month and a half now. I've been so ridiculously busy. But, I already have a loadout ready to go. I already have a lot of loadouts. 28 loadouts ready to go. Weekly challenges, use shots, collect armoreds and hellhounds, okay. Ranger, 73 and compact ammo. And, oh. Frontier, nope. I don't think anyone's gonna be equipped with that. I'll give Willa Thomas here. Oh man, things are slightly different. It still kind of looks the same, but slightly different, and I gotta get used to it all over again. Want Dauntless, Magpie. I want Dauntless. Where'd Dauntless go? There. Oh, it's at the top of the list. Interesting. I have had at least one fan tell me that the current event is fun. I can't hear the new music. I'm not tired of it yet. Let's get it back up to high volume. It was Ranger that my challenges were asking me for, right? Yeah, Ranger 73 compact ammo. I might do Bornheim Silence to pair with it. Alan? I want Bornheim silenced or Nagant silenced. I'll think about it. Well, Take this thing out with. Want to waste a slot on melee. Yet. So that should be there. Like frag should be there. Firebomb should be for 2. Melody. We'll do Bornheim Silenced. I feel like I might relying on follow-up shots. Bear traps and decoys. Oh, hey. Whoa. Whoa! Oh, bounty hunt, okay. Bounty clash, full survivor, so you do that from here now. Alright, I'm solo, I'm opposing duos. I gotta pee again, I'll be right back. Armoreds and Hellhounds, Armoreds and Hellhounds. I gotta remember Armoreds and Hellhounds. I hope the frame rate is going to be all weird and I have to reset the graphics options all over again. What I remember happening a lot is DLSS just deciding to turn itself off for no real reason. Boy oh boy has it been a while. Yeah, I don't know how this event works. I don't know how the tarot cards work. I think I am going to get my ass kicked for the... Oh, I got about an hour, 40 minutes. That's like 3 matches? Oh boy, here we go. Hello, darkness, my... Gotta make sure volume is loud. Oh, thank God, they let you see the... That is 60, I see. Good, that's... Yep. 60. What? Where? Oh, okay. Where I am. Am I faster? Faster than you? Oh my gosh, why are we on AMD mode? Oh boy. Huh? If I turn it off, getting 60. So incredibly close. Quite all 60. I feel like the FOV is a little lighter or something. Something feels... Guess we're using the AMD one. The very thing I was worried about really happened. Maybe the monitor needs to be closer to my face? Okay. It feels like everything's a little tinier. Oh, maybe it is only because text. Be better for me to. Hey, this will. Sacrifice. Ah. Dog kennel. I'm getting frame drops too. I hope it's just. I need to look for a graphics. You guys seeing those frame drops? Good, the auto run still moves. Twitch chat and my peripheral vision on a smartphone. There. The emulators. Misinterpreting. Water Devil. That. Bear mon. Things don't have a very serious rating. Pass them on. I got spotted. The rest of my born up. And I did not. God, I'm not enjoying these frame drops. The frame drops just that was the frame drops' fault. I got disoriented and didn't know which side of the door I was on for a second. Whew. Go to O'Donnell's own next. Kind of meathead. There's... Oh, the mini keg! Oh, yeah! Okay. I read about this in the patch notes. I have read the patch notes of Hunt Showdown more than I have played Hunt Showdown in the past month. There's a new event. The game all of a sudden got different. It's interesting to read about, but I have not had the time to play it while Condo Tower stuff has demanded my real-life attention, and Metal Gear Remake stuff has demanded my streaming attention, and video essay work attention. And about 2.5 minimum, maybe going on 3 weeks of that time that I've not been spending playing Hunt Showdown, were basically YouTuber crunch time for the Death Stranding video. That thing was 50 minutes long. Took a very... very, very long time to put all that together after... it took over a month to put the video together after about a month and a half of reading all those books. Oh, we got hunters. We're grunt. But we do got hunters. But I heard player noises. Okay, whoa! I see. You know what? Hopefully those noises will melt into the soundscape of the big crazy notification that everyone got. There is a team that way. I'd like to come. Pity. I knew I'd get my ass kicked. I love a round of Hunt Showdown that can really fuck me up, just kick my ass and murder me. Object just broke the sound barrier over the mountain behind me. I heard it one ear, and then I heard its echo in the other ear. Wish my deep learnings for sampling. After this match, I might. $33.46. Not hide. Second. A gun. No fighting before 30 seconds. 6. I will move. Action. You know, I'll try. I should go. Damn, that means I need to cross that river. I just. Damn, I'm making noises. Brother! They scanned me, they're just... I'm not gonna throw this ball. Don't I need to farm hellhounds anyway for a... Do that while waiting. Stay or do I? Guess I should approach. Waiting. Like good cover. Barrel. Ah, I love the tension of jiggling my head in a gunfight. this is... Yeah, the default field of view has been raised. Interesting that thing's... I can see my ship. Mom! I sneak, but the enemy can see my shadow. It's broad daylight. Yeah! One shot through wall. There's... Okay. I wonder if he heard the, lantern shot. Need to retreat back to extraction. $25.40 for when I went down. Or if they're gonna think that I'm the friend of a guy who died most recently. So timer gonna hit 30 seconds at 15. What am I hearing here? I'm gonna double check my Hunt Showdown settings tag. See what I have my field of view set to. 105 is actually bigger than default. They lowered the field of view from what I guess I must have. Can I look at graphics options while waiting here? Alright. Oh. I try to revive and see what happens. I wait for some. I wait for. For what MMR range it. You guys have been quiet. Footsteps on my left. Stone. Footsteps in front. Dirty mud. Lower position. Oh. 5. Good info. Excuse me? Got one. Nope, that didn't kill. took the extraction. Pretty sure the beetle triggers it as well as anything else. Ring any alarms? Guy in the hill is shooting the bounty team. Of a sandwich. south and they threw it at the roof. Fooled them. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. At the lowest elevation. Woo! Minutes. Those bushes, not when they're. Never realized how much. Ah! 15 meters. That was the hill and the team. And they're burning. Okay, try. We try. Oh, it's escape this time, not backspace. We try again. There was at least some very fun stealth to be enjoyed that round. Suppose my final mistake was taking a shot from the ranger. It was not good. Very, very bad choice in the heat of that moment. Alright, I got about 1 hour of this left. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'm gonna go to the bathroom after I equip a hunter with the ranger. Do I have anyone with a loadout? Ranger, ranger, ranger. Plotted some. Oh. Alright, let's try that same loadout again. When my stealth was good, my shots were landing, and my weapon choice was correct, but the time pressure running out, I think I, was prone to, make the worst decisions. Career Battle Pass, Web of Impersons in 60 days. That's a lot. These are really seasons, they're not events. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'll watch out. Ah. I mean, I'll go to the bathroom, I'll be right back, not watch out, I was looking at chat. Ah. Ooh. 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 Hello, Penta Penguin. Welcome back to home with our mutual. Did you bring him home with you? Is this the start of an especially beautiful friendship? Oh. I'm gonna go say hi to Eddie real quick. Ah. I heard some kind of noise. Oh, Gene Park and Susie, but driving me home to get my stuff tomorrow. The mutual. So you've met two Metal Gear Delta defenders, right? I guess? I don't know. I know Susie Hunter was leaning positive on it, but I actually don't know what Gene Park's opinion is. I know that Gene Park likes my stuff. How does Gene Park feel about the remake? Catfish Grove. Okay. I feel a lot safer. Darkness here. Oh, okay. We got noises behind us too. Still getting visually disoriented. Let me make sure my FOV is right before. Oh, wasn't I going to... Ah! Start the game and fix those frame drops? Well, it's too... Is it too late now? Is it too late? Gene seemed more busy. Oh, I hope you didn't show her too much. Where am I going? What am I doing? I'm not going this way. There's some very exaggerated explosion, lighting, nighttime stuff going on. What we're gonna do, we're gonna restart the game for DLSS or next time, and try again. Or maybe it might be worth going Bajo, a lesser, a less popular boss token. Maybe that's what they were fighting over at Catfish. Never mind, we're gonna put our traps down and extract and restart the game's EXE. This might kill someone someday. Not today. Oh, my fingers! My fingers are super cold. Okay, it's 10:40. These matches are about 45 minutes. So I got time for like one more, then I gotta go back to... back to work. Oh no, did Super Bunny Hop email me and I ghosted him? Yes, unfortunately. I technically lived to... Wait, I almost just went to press another button out of sheer muscle memory. That's not gonna stick, right? Yeah, it just turned itself back off again. I wonder if I was getting such bad frame drops because it was turned off instead of it was turned to AMD mode. The AMD should still get you smooth frame rates, but it's a blurrier image. Okay, is it gonna stick this time? Alright, now we should have no frame drops. And a better field of view by default. Maybe I should be playing Soul Survivor while I'm still warming up after being gone for so long. Did the new event gameplay mechanics work on Soul Survivor? Because I really just got a bare sliver of time to figure this out. Looking forward to enjoying my Saturday, but my Friday still got a couple hours of work to do after these streams. Boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. Ah, that's much smoother, yes. Oh, that looks better, too. There's just something about how much, tiny little pixels of grit, detail, and clutter are on the screen that was not perfectly in harmonic balance last few matches I've been playing. But yeah, I have a few hours of work left to do tonight. Unfortunately, it's going to be something I hate doing. And then tomorrow, I'm actually looking forward to getting back to work on the Iliad again. I don't know how much time I'll be able to give it, because that thing does not make money and probably will never make money. But I'm looking forward to at least, like, using it to get my mental health into a better place. It has been forever, and that stuff is my, therapy art. Chilling out and playing Metal Gear Solid 3 in black and white sure was good for me, but... getting back to work, on the Iliad will hopefully be great for me. Ah, I'm making too much noise. But there's a bear. You know what I just realized? I did not even buy the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake when it was out on launch. Like, that game was out for about a week before I got it. It's not that hard! If you're tired of waiting on Battlefield 6, which I shouldn't even be talking about because it's just whining and complaining and gamer moaning. Yeah, it's... should not be as funny to me as it is, that when it comes to some new game... What the hell? Locked extraction? Yeah, I was like wondering, my train of thought immediately stopped when I saw the extraction icon here where it shouldn't be. Okay, we're taking a break from searching for clues to see what the hell is going on here. Locked extraction. I think you might need a tarot card to open. Whoa! What the hell? A spider egg? Okay, a spider monster. That seems creative. I remember small spider monsters in FPS games. Did it just auto-equip the spear? Yes, it does. I don't know if I want it that. Oh, they come out of eggs. Yeah, I remember. The good old glory days of Doom 3 and Duke Nukem 3D. Alright, I probably made one edge mark. A lot of noise to get here. I hope those are the same as in the last event. Those were actually kind of cool, the pledge mark shopping. This will be... Oh, this must be the extraction. By a bear. Oh, wonder how you unlock it. Don't tell me, I'll learn by doing. Spotted a boy. Oh no, it might have been a girl actually. I can tell if this is a hunter or not. That sounded like a bow charging up. Yeah, I just... For maybe, like, 15 frames of game time, I felt like, was gloriously seeing something new for a while, and now... know exactly how these enemies work. And they're done that, seen it 1,000 times before. What's Warp's doing here? hunter corpse or something else? I don't even see it. Where is the corpse? What corpse am I looting? Is it in the webs? Oh yes, yes. That guy. Lovely. Yeah, this is conventional. Destiny's Dial. Here's the egg. Cover for a bit. That's not an egg, that's a hole in the ground. What am I supposed to do with that one? Alright, well, Destiny's Dial. What's that? Let's find out. 1 pledge mark. Hey. I wonder if they poison you and I'm just not noticing it because of the, antidote. What did that do? Stop time and receive Fate's offering. What did that do? I kind of got distracted by, Spider. Oh! Oh! So this is where you get the tarot cards. Okay. Woo! Gross extraction. Huh. Well, I guess I know that the new enemy they added is not a bear monster that tends to mind its own business unless you get up in its face, at which point it fights you more with sound than actual damage. It's, not an alligator boss that chases you through the waters, but makes itself vulnerable for a second and a half right before it strikes, so you gotta do, like, Dark Souls grief slopping stuff with it. It's not a giant man in a bird costume who chases you through hallways and drops useful supplies. It's the spiders that you've played and seen before in a gajillion FPS games. Okay. Well, now I know what the Reavers are. I do wonder if I was avoiding something meaningful with them by, taking the antidote shot before fighting them, though, but... Uh-oh. Do wish that monster design showed a little bit more original thought. Okay, we got gunfire that way. We should be going to the extraction. The other team will already be there. I should actually be going after Rotjaw. Rotjaw's this way. Yeah, let's not go after the bounty. Yeah, it's not even a boss at this bounty token. Let's go after the Rotjaw. Got 34 minutes left. There's probably still some other players seeking it. I think I actually... Yeah, I remember. I spotted a boy. There was a guy around here, but he's gone now. Rotjaw is... gotta be here. No other water that thing's pointing at. Alright, maybe I should follow the river. Cross it first. Left. Ow! Whew! Damn. I can still do this, though. At 94 meters, I do have a chance to get away. Neil Sniper. 54. Give him a lot of time to get distracted for a bit. 54. Oh, I heard some commotion. Where's the Rotjaw? I'll wait for him at the Rotjaw. I think I don't even have to activate this thing's aggro. So, with a sniper rifle, sure would be awful if someone wanted to fight him in close range, am I right? Oh boy. Hey! Don't have chokes, but I also don't have a talon, and that's... Is Racho already dead? Did that guy kill Racho? No way. I would have been one of the first players. I was, like, probably the second player of the server to reach that spot where I spotted a guy running around by that river. I need to stop talking. Okay, we got another Rotjaw. But... Oh. Froze? I guess on the far eastern edge of the map. Don't see how that first clue I got could have pointing in an accurate direction though, but the second clue. Does this guy know I'm going after Rotjaw? If so, this is really going to give away my grand strategy here. So that poison trap plan I had work. I wonder if this guy's a solo. Shooting people with the poison sniper rifle from concealed positions. Pretty solo style behavior. Rutjaw. On, flashing white. They might be watching me. That's fine, I have time. There is a chance this guy could have dark side of some of the old rules previously. That would... But there's no telling whether or not I... Wait, that's enough safely. For a very, very long time, while I catch up on Twitch chat and tab out and Create a fake gunfight with one. Seems like a go in there. Wait. Ah. Edge of the map. Nope. Aha! Okay. Wait here while the caution timer ticks down. I am kind of actually here. 26. 30-second rule, that means 55? Yeah. Ooh, it's cold. It's so cold. Alright, what is this? Gunfight. West to... Well, that's not a sniper rifle. Sniper could still be trying to figure out where I... Hmm. Hmm. We just passed 30 seconds? Or 60 seconds? That dark site spot on the map just appear, or was that there before on the southern extraction south of CNA Lumber? This rock really gonna be a sniper ahead of me? I still think the optimal strategy would be wait. Oh. Oh. Is there a way to count out after the gunfire? We're not. Is there a way to count how long the gunshot takes to activate the distance actually accurately? Hey, I don't want to activate them in. Exciting to. Missing a headshot. It was a mistake. I cannot afford to make. Ooh. I'll. There's been a lot of bile tonight. We got a 99 cents bile tea, and then we fought a bunch of little spider monsters. The all too familiar. Kind of sounded like a Winnie. They just finding these. No, that's. Yeah, there's these new monsters called bile weavers. And I guess the developers had to come up with some different name than web. They're spiders, spider webs everywhere. But no, sorry, I said it wrong. They're bile weavers. And there's bile webs. Come on, give me some firework. Hey Saint Baboy, did you play on normal difficulty or did you bump the difficulty up to hard mode? Did you also play one chapter per day or do it all in one? In all my methodical scientific trials, I have deduced that the best way to play Metal Gear Solid 4 is one act per day, like you're watching a TV show or something, instead of playing a video game. You also really should bump the difficulty up because normal's way too easy and the gameplay is not very interesting. And Lord knows you really need to savor it when you get it. There we go. Yeah, that sounds more like a fight than... I should be... God damn, they're always farther than I want to be. New plan. Oh wait, that extraction's locked. Oh wait, that extraction's unlocked now. Okay, yeah, no, old plan. Chase the gunfire. It turns out there's an extraction point that is quite nicely in this gunfight that I'm... Alarm. What was that flash? For a split second I saw a big red exclamation point like I can't leave, and then it decided I could. Played on the boss extreme incrementally per day, less than a chapter per day actually. Oh, and it still was terrible. Wait, did you read the novelization alongside the game? Oh, did I just see it? Because Kojima himself said that, the novelization might actually be superior than the game. There's a whole big chapter of the creative gene about it. Not going. Stay off the box. And no. Does Susie Park and Gene Hunter play Showdown? Don't like how I'm going. Dark spot. Towards the dark. Dictate. Act. Play soul. I haven't gotten a single kill tonight. Enjoyed the first round. One was so this extraction I going up. Somehow I doubt extraction triggering any longer. But they definitely increased. Hi. In a gunfight. Very early. Okay, we'll do one round of Soul Survivor after this, and hopefully that one will be more exciting and action-packed. We really need to end the stream after that, though, and unfortunately this was a really uneventful match. Oh, God. Hmm. think the same challenges apply. Wasn't really doing it in the last few matches, but I should be thoroughly killing Armoreds and Hellhound. Okay, Soul Survivor. Come on. Have some attack, gun shoot. Worse. Mini kegs are cool. I think performance got worse. I shouldn't be doing this. Guess is billion. Oh, I hear a guy. Oh my god, did he jump over my trap? Trying to lure him into that trap. Oh. Have a bit of an advantage. After getting that, go to Arden Parish and activate the Wellspring and lure traps. Game, right? Oh man, that was intense. That was awesome. Was some action. Had a good action, like hero. I love the feeling of sliding my. Ah! Oh. Well. How am I missing every shot life? Auto-equipping shit when I'm picking it up. I don't want. When this game patches, you gotta set your options. Do that instead of. Oh, or something. Here we go. Ah! Oh well, it's fine. I'm not mad. I accidentally pressed the wrong button though again. I gotta do stuff. It's very important, and this helped me wind down a bit. Although, did it? Did it help me wind down a bit? Hunt Showdown is an elicitor of very complicated emotions. I don't feel good. I don't feel bad. I don't feel fulfilled. And I also definitely like acknowledge the sting after the end of the match where you do know that you did something really stupid. I heard him looting a body, and I should have reacted instantly with making the decision of pulling out the knife and rush him, but I thought about it, and I kind of took a couple steps of hesitation before pulling it out and making the rush. He had a I thought he had a crossbow. He had a regular bow. Not that big of a difference when it came down to it, but the bow is a pretty strong close-range weapon. It was ultimately the distraction of the body being looted that I was banking on, and I think by the time I finally made my rush, he was both done looting and heard me hesitate a couple times before committing to it, and that's what got me. I made a bunch of stupid decisions tonight. They still kept me at 5 stars. No, it's been so long since I played this game. I need to get a nerf. Gosh darn you, Mr. Nipples. Who was the first one? I don't know. But I'm also, like, really cold. I need to put on layers. But really cold all of a sudden. That's interesting. Drink water, check on Eddie. I'll be fucking fine. I don't know if I'll be fine. But I'll be back on Monday for Metal Gear Monday, and I am kind of wondering what to do about that. Because the Steam Next Fest is starting next Monday. And, it's Monday, though. It's Metal Gear Monday. I gotta play a Metal Gear game, but I think the Steam Next Fest ends before Free Friday, which means I get to pick some demos out, like I did today. Steam Next Fest, October 25. These things feel like they're happening a lot too. Okay, this should be happening for 7 days. Oh, thank goodness. It is going to be live on Friday. So on Friday I get a fun-filled day full of weird stuff again. That'll be nice. Yeah. Okay, Metal Gear. Oh my god. Metal Gear Monday's coming up on Monday, and next Friday I'll be playing Steam Next Fest demos. And since it's October, I'm going to specifically try to play spooky games for the spooky month. I really hope there's some with tank controls, and the cars outside are driving me fucking crazy. God, what was I about to say before I lost my train of thought? Eddie, hello. Uh, Look at my dog, he's wonderful, I love him. Hello. He's a sweet puppy boy. You're a sweet puppy boy. Uh-huh. Okay, right. I've remembered what I was going to say now. My brain is scrambled. I'm mentally exhausted. I'm physically exhausted. I'm very, very busy with something, another big project and of my life that demands focus and psychological attention. I do not know if I can. No, Eddie's going to make me yawn. I made Eddie yawn. I do not know if I will really be able to abreast with gaming media's recommendations for good next demos. I would like to play something, hopefully with tank control, isometric camera angle, pretty or interesting. And you should send me suggestions on Twitter, or I guess I also technically get Twitch Whispers. Some of you are in the Discord. Please feel free to send me suggestions. Oh, look at his cute baby boy. Feel free to send me suggestions. As a matter of fact, please send me suggestions. I would love to receive your suggestions. I would love to receive your spooky tank control suggestions. Thank you. Good luck and good night.